Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. So, I have an idea. I'd like to try to get to Mythic. I've never put that much effort and time into actually getting there. So, I'd like to attempt to, Mythic and Standard. And I'd like to do that with my Standard Cycling Vehicles deck that I previewed a couple weeks ago. And I made some modifications since then. And I think I'm going to make another modification now, actually. But we'll play a few games like this, and then we'll see if we need more removal or not. But before, I was just playing a red-white deck, and pretty much everything cycled in it. I think I had 1 Day of Judgment. Well, I've upped the Day of Judgments to 4. I added Monument. I added Broadside Barrage because I've added blue now. So the advantage of blue is I can play this Synthesizer, and with the Synthesizer, I found that whenever I use Push the Limit or Tune Up, the Synthesizer will create another creature on the spot. Now, oftentimes, whenever you use Push the Limit, you're winning that turn anyway, so it doesn't really make much sense to use it. And the Synthesizer will probably be the card that goes away if I add removal, because it's another win condition, but it doesn't happen very often. I added 2 Collector's Vault. That's just a great card in this deck. 3 Broadside Barrages, 4 Tune-Ups, that hasn't changed, 3 Chandras, Spark Hunter, great card in this deck, 2 Salvation Engines, 4 Detention Chariots, 4 Thundering Brood Wagons, 2 Valor's Flagships, and 2 Push the Limits. Now, this deck does well as long as I can find either Push the Limit or Tune-Up. Sometimes, even after 30 cards or so, I don't hit either of those, and I lose. The objective to this deck is to stall as long as possible. So the removal actually might end up being a bounce spell. So I might take out the Synthesizer for bounce spell. That's actually what I was thinking. And basically just keep bouncing until you get to 7 mana. You can Push the Limit, and by that time you have 3 or 4 vehicles in your graveyard, and you win. It's just, you win on the spot. It happens quite often, actually. It's pretty fun. It's really fun. And then, yeah, you delay with Day of Judgment, and that's pretty much it. So let's give it a shot. I think I'm in Platinum right now. Man, I've had this cold again. I think it's cold. Cold. I feel better today, but it's you know, my daughter's in daycare, so it's like every other week I have something else. Eventually I'll be immune to everything. That's my theory, at least. And she'll be immune to everything. Okay. We have all of our... Yes, this is Mountains, Plains. We have all of our land colors. We can cycle here. We haven't. See, when you play Synthesizer and then Endurance next turn, it's beautiful. Now, if they're playing a... That's just going right to the graveyard. If they're playing some type of elf deck, this could be a very quick game. Not in my favor. I've never played... I don't think I've played against an elf deck in Standard yet. This is kind of fun. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get something out of here. So we're dead next turn. Aha! That'll help. Okay, at least we can kill something here. And probably that... Okay, there's 2 of them. That's not fun. Am I just... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, that was quick. Hey, wait. Why isn't he not attacking with everything? He's giving me another turn? That's strange. Why would you not attack with everything? That makes no sense. Okay, we'll discard the Salvation Engine. We can at least play tune-up. Not that it's gonna do anything good for us. We need to draw our Wrath right here. Why on earth would you not attack with that? That does nothing. Okay, well, they're still gonna win. I can tune up for the Thundering Broodwagon, but that's it. Alright, good game. Very aggro deck. Wide aggro deck. They wouldn't have drawn two of the perfects. I think I could have come back. Alright. Yeah, this is that other... See, the Synthesizer, if I'm playing against an aggro deck, the Synthesizer is just dead. It's just dead card. Need more removal or blink spells or bounce spells or whatever. Okay. Work with this. Okay. Taking their good old time. Okay, well, since we don't have... Yeah, we'll be cycling the Broodwagon in this turn. Oh, really? Okay. We'll play that. Alright. We don't need another land. We'll take the Detention Chariot, that's just basically a free card. A free cycle. Only costs 1. We can still... This is a weird deck. Okay. And I can get back the Broodwagon and kill that arena. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's do that. And that pops off the Synthesizer too. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm sure they have a bunch of removal. Oh, not attacking. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay, well, we're gonna play Chandra. We'll discard the flagship.
I'm gonna smoke the competition.
Gonna smoke the competition. Okay. And then we'll cycle the chariot.
Just try to keep up.
I like Chandra. Whenever you gain life, put a +1. Okay, that's Exemplar of Life. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's one way of triggering that Exemplar. Okay. Funny thing is, whenever I bring all my creatures back from the graveyard, it doesn't work like that. They don't come in tapped. There's a monument. That's quite nice. So that Exemplar I'm just going to kill. Alright. We'll bring in another Synthesizer, then the Endurance. What do we discard? I guess we're going to discard the Mountain. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess the Synthesizer. And then we'll Broadside Barrage that Exemplar. Yep. And we're going to do it right now. Discard Broodwagon. Well, I don't know if we need those now, right? I think we're doing okay. There's 3 Synthesizers. I think we're doing okay.
No breaking till the end.
Let's see, does he have any... No. Might as well attack there. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Another synthesizer and then an endurance. This is like my alternate way of winning. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
We won't lose this race.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 2 monuments, 2 synthesizers. Oh man. I think I... Oh man. Yeah, I can't get rid of that. Oh man. Do I... Oh. I guess I'm just gonna make the 0-0 here. Yeah.
Rev 'em up.
Okay, we'll do the synthesizer. Gotta remember that whatever we bring in is gonna be tapped. You know what? I don't need that yet. And I don't need that. Submit 0.
We can go even faster.
I can't... Yep, I'm gonna bring the other one. He can't attack either. Yeah, I don't usually win this way. But there's a good chance, unless he has a board wipe, I'm going to. Even so, even play another endurance, it's like... You board wipe, you're still done. Okay? I'm not gonna board wipe. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 when this creature dies, you turn another target non-bear creature card with mana value less than or equal to the creature's power from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Do I just win here? Let's see, he can block with 3. He can block with 3 of them. I have 7, so 4 goes through. 4 times 12 is a heck of a lot. Just gonna discard this.
New plan.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's do this. Watch this. I don't think they come in tapped. Oh boy. That's fun. Ooh, shiny. What is that achievement? What's that achievement? Control 12 or more artifacts and enchantments at the beginning of your end step. Okay. So we played against the Giants this weekend in my D&D 3.5 campaign. I'm not running it, but I'm playing a 3.5 Paladin. And I have to say it's getting kind of boring. And I think the DM thinks the same way. Although, we just finished up the Frost Giants area. Alright, what's this thing? Whenever this creature deals combat damage to the player, you mill 2 cards. Okay. We have a monument, so we might want to wait to cycle. We'll see. See how important this is. But, yeah, we just finished up the Frost Giants. And, he said that it gets more exciting at the Fire Giants area. So that's exciting. Because it was just hack and slash and it was getting boring and fireballs, AoEs going off everywhere. Oh, I know what this is. And I need a board wipe. So I am going to cycle this now and then I'll cycle the Broodwagon next turn. Just to try to get to my board wipe quicker. Okay. It's got rat and a vampire in his... Okay. Okay, so if turn 3... Monument. Oh, he's going to take the monument. And then... better take the monument. If you know what you're doing. You're probably like, what is this? Okay. That's the wrong card. Now I'm going to play the monument next turn. And I'm not going to cycle yet. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't have another Deep Cavern Bat. We did find a Frost Brand when we were fighting the Frost Giants. And I've always loved Frost Brands. I'm not using it though. I have a Holy Avenger that scales up with my character level. And I'm 11th level right now. Alright, we'll just kill everything here. He's going to bring it all back, and that's fine. But I gotta get rid of him eventually. Alright, next turn. Now... Wish I had 6 mana. Ooh, 4/2. I discard a card? Okay, thank you. That's mana value 4 or greater. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'll create a treasure token. Oops. You're just getting me that much closer to push the limit, my friend. Okay, if I Chandra here... So, we're not going to Chandra here. We're going to tune up. And we're going to bring back Thundering Broodwagon. It's not going to kill that. Holy crap, that thing costs 7? He's got removal. The Shocker 07. Okay. I thought that thing cost within my 4. That's way too much. That was my fault. Mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can cast Push the Limit next turn. It's a very crappy Push the Limit. But I think that's what I got to do to win here. He probably has more removal. Yeah, I screwed that up. I screwed that up. That's my fault. If I play Chandra, Monument, I can discard this. I think that's my only hope. So if he has removal, which I think he does, I can... Thinking, my friend, thinking. Discard this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 mana left. I can create a... Okay. I gotta draw a board wipe. That's what I gotta do. Discard a card.
Just a quick pit stop.
Nope, didn't draw a board wipe. Let's draw a card anyway. See what we get. Yep, good game.
Eyes on the
This deck is better than this. Just attack. I'll let you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, this deck is better than this. Although, remember I was talking about removal? My last deck that I actually, or my last game that I actually won, I was using the Synthesizer, and I wouldn't have won without it, so... Yeah, we'll see. What else could I get out of that deck in order to get some bounce spells? Okay, this is good. This is really good. As long as it's not aggro. I go first, which is even better. So I want to wait for the monuments before I start cycling. A hamster citizen. Oh boy, I'm going to be cycling. Of course I can only cycle 2 cards next turn, because I need white for the chariot. Unless I draw plains. I think I'm going to play another monument. Heck yeah. And then... I don't need the mana yet. We'll draw cards. Okay. Whenever you give a gift, draw a card. Jolly gerbils. We had hamsters when I was a kid. They always snuck out of the little plastic cages that you had for them. I guess it wasn't that little. Excuse me. And, this is a very sad story. This one time, we lost the hamster. Didn't know where it went. And 3 or 4 months later or whatever, whenever we were cleaning out the furnace filter, it got into the vents, the furnace vents, and got stuck on top of the furnace filter, and we found its skeleton there. It's like the saddest story in the world, and I apologize that I'm talking about it right now. But it was very sad. This is perfect combo right here. So I can still cycle the chariot, do Collector's Vault. I mean, they're taking their good old time. I'm sure they have removal. It's like I paid this person to do this for me. Okay, now we need a board wipe. Inato, Eternal Taskmaster. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Draw a card, discard a card. Let's discard the engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough mana if we draw... If we draw... That isn't what I wanted to draw. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 out there. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 tune-ups. So the Collector's Vault's like a free thing. It's free. Basically. I mean, not actually free, but it's kind of free. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the flagship. Okay, draw a card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll create a treasure token. Okay, we'll do... I want to do Chandra, but that's not my best bet here. Alright, we'll Detention Chariot on... I can just cast a Detention Chariot. We wait one more turn? I think we wait one more turn. This is being... crazy? Crazy, you say? Yep, that'll do it. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, well, let's get rid of this. Let's see if we draw any removal here. We need to draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Removal. Yes, there we go. Broadside Barrage. 2 of them. Let's let him attack. So what does this have? At the beginning of end step. Alright, so we want to remove... Remove the Charming Prince. Actually, let's get the Brood Wagon. We might just be able to kill him next turn, too. Okay. We have 2 Day of Judgments, so we definitely have to do that. When does that come back? Beginning of your next end step. Of your next upkeep. Okay. And that thing does not have haste, so we're good there. So we're in a Day of Judgment. And we have enough for another Roadside Barrage. Get rid of this flagship. This thing's beautiful. Treasure token. And can I do 2 of those next turn? Oh, it does have haste. It's alright, we have a Roadside Barrage. We can't cycle next turn. Actually, we can. We have Collector's Vault. It's over. Well, let's just do this now, then. We'll get rid of Day of Judgment. There's another way of winning. It was a weird deck I was playing against. I like weird stuff, though. Yeah, it was fun. So, Chandra's a win con. Monument's a win con. Synthesizer's a win con. Getting all my vehicles back from the graveyard's a win con. Yeah, it's fun. There's different ways of doing it. If it gets into, turn 5 and I'm still alive with 10 life or more, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to win. Just you play against aggro, you don't always get there. Okay, opponent goes first. Okay, we'll try it. Yeah, it's going to be a hard deck to play against. We want Synthesizer first. He's just going to blink this crap away. Okay, so we'll cycle the Brood Wagon. Just so we can actually play Tune Up on turn 4, because we're going to want to. Are you killing your own Siren? Oh, can we do it? Okay. Okay. Don't need this. Do we want this just to cycle it? Yeah, we do. Okay, next turn we bring out the Brood Wagon and kill what? Why did he do that? Why did they play that? Bookcakes. Boo cakes. Boo cake is... Oh, they're Synthesizer too. Okay, we killed their Synthesizer with the Brood Wagon. That's for show. Alright. Tune up. Broodwagon. Synthesizer dead. Synthesizer. Create another 3/3. Good. Alright. Next turn. I'm sure they have removal for the Broodwagon. It just keeps coming back. Just keeps coming back. Really like to play Chandra, and if they only have a 1/1 out there, I might do that. Okay. Weird. Okay. Yeah, if you kill the Broodwagon, it'll die too. Why are you playing Grim Baubles like that? I don't get it. I guess they're dead cards and you're just doing them to surveil? Okay. Chandra it is. So we'll discard the Broodwagon.
If this is the competition, crash to triumph. We can go even faster.
And then we'll cycle the Chariot, or do we play Monument first? I think we play Monument first. Play us a little slow. They only have 3 cards left. We wait for the Monument. When this vehicle enters for each player, disrupt a 1 target creature that player controls. If creature you control destroyed, display, put them. Okay. It's a good card. Alright, we might just Day of Judgment now. I think we will, actually. Unless they don't want to attack for some weird reason. Okay.
Hey, I'm driving here.
Hey, I'm driving here. Good card. Maybe I don't need to board wipe.
No time to think.
Discard a card. Okay. That turns on the Flood Farm Verge. Monument. And then we still have the Broadside Barrage open. Okay. You know what? We're going to attack here.
Go, go, go!
So we can only block with 1 anyway. That thing doesn't fly. It just has affinity for artifacts. Affinity for artifacts. Kind of cool. Oh, that's why they played it. It's an artifact deck. They're just playing it out there so they can use their affinity better. Okay. I might counter it. We'll see. Nope. Okay, we have enough red, we have enough blue, it doesn't really matter. We'll draw a card here. No. Yes. Draw a card. We can start killing with the monument, but 1 takes a while. 2 or more monuments makes it much easier. Okay, what's going on? I had this problem with my computer for like 6 months, that whenever I played games, it would randomly crash my computer, just sit there. And so, I was playing World of Tanks over Christmas time. That's the only time I play that game, because it's... I don't know. I used to like it when it first came out. A whole nother story, but... I was playing World of Tanks, and it just kept crashing every game I went into, so I'm like, there's something wrong here. So I ran a memory test, old school mem test, and sure enough, one of my RAM chips was bad. It's only like a year and a half old, so. Okay, well, we don't have a straight up island yet. Okay, we are going to draw a card. Okay, we're getting a little flooded here. Flood Farm Verge. We attack with both or just one? So now everything's fine. Thankfully. Bought some new RAM. And we're good. Come on, I want to alt Chandra. When this is the Oil Deep Gearhawk. When this creature enters, look at the top target player's hand. You may choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card. You know, they can discard lands here. That's interesting. Now we board wipe? Yes, now we board wipe. He's going to attack with a Siren. We board wipe. What? Oh, you would have you would have triggered the monument. That's so funny. You should be attacking Chandra here. I don't know why you're taking so long. Boo cakes. Boo cakes. Boo cakes. Boo cakes. Yeah, bring up the Junker. I'll just make a 1/1. Drop the... Okay. Dude. Or dudette. Come on. This is not good content. I'm gonna have to speed this up quite a bit. I just started editing videos. I'm very new to this. I've been working with computers for many years, but I've never tried to edit videos before. So I just did a little editing on my last video, and interestingly,
No time to think. Just drive.
there was only well, that's a good... I'll draw a bunch of cards here. There wasn't as many views, so I think my editing sucked is really what it comes down to. Oh my goodness. So we're going to play this. We're going to attack with our 5/5s. I'm sure he'll block.
Pace.
Yeah, might as well, Gearhawk. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked. I didn't know that thing had lifelink. Yes, another screw up. Another screw up on my end. And what can I bring back here? Another Brood, and then I'll kill the Synthesizer. Brood Wagon. I think we're still doing alright here. Gotta read the cards. Read the cards! Oh, jeez. Did I already kill 2 of these? Yes, this is your 3rd one. Well, I have another Brood Wagon, so... I will be destroying that one too. Alright, for now on, we're just using Monument to kill you. Okay. I'm gonna kill the Brood Wagon again. It just comes back. It just keeps coming back, my friend. Okay, well, Day of Judgment again. Sure, you can attack with your Junker. I'm just gonna block. That was kind of dumb on their end, but, you know, oh well. Alright. Discard a card.
Let's shift gears.
Each opponent loses 3 life. We're just gonna start draining you. And then next turn, we'll discard the engine, the Salvation Engine. This card's hard to get into the graveyard unless you have Chandra or the what's it called? The 2-cost artifact where you can draw a card, discard a card, and create a treasure token. How many? 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 vehicles in the graveyard. But I think we're real close to winning here. Yeah, I'm just gonna create a 1/1. I'm about to alt Chandra. I'm not gonna let that go to waste. Okay, we want a Day of Judgment first. Yeah, I know I said I was going to discard this, but whenever I have a chance to alt Chandra, I alt Chandra. We want a Day of Judgment first, and then Synthesizer. Yes, I drew 3 of those, but hey, you drew 3 of your Synthesizers, so... And Chandra just starts going off. I don't need these. Go away.
Eyes on the prize.
I think game's over. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 1 or 2 more games. I think we've ranked up 1 or 2. That game took too long. Really, really big. Bob's Myth, the virtuous. Hey, I'm the virtuous. I guess we're both virtuous. Okay, cycle, monument, synthesizer. I go first. Yeah, we'll try it. Barrage. I just want to play the synthesizer before the endurance, so maybe we'll draw a land right here. Hey, look at that. They're helping me out. Yeah, look at that. Land right there. Oh, I don't have blue mana. Not yet, at least. Okay. Synthesizer. Gone. Or Monument. I would probably take Monument, actually. That gives me cards. And I can't actually cast the synthesizer yet. Okay, but you don't care. Okay. So next turn, tune up, and I kill something. That whatever you bring out. Okay. You're going to take the Broadside Barrage, which is the incorrect card to take here. Sure, they have removal. That's okay. Ah, look at that. They figured it out. Bob's Myth is no myth. Alright, I think we'll do that. Although if we Fountain Port, we can create a 1/1 next turn, but let's Surveil. That turns on that too. We want a tune-up? Heck yeah, we want a tune-up. We'll wait to see what else they have before we barrage them. Okay, well, gotta take that. So all we gotta do here, let's see, if we killed the one that just came out. Yeah, we'll kill this one. He takes a tune-up, we have another tune-up, we bring out the other one. That's fine. We're gonna have 2 tune-ups in our hand. What did you just play? Turn it to owner's hand. Okay. Discard a card. We'll discard Fountain Port. So we'll have 2 tune-ups. And we'll draw a card. Okay. We'll bring back the Brood Wagon. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. This is interesting. Yeah, we gotta bring back the Brood Wagon. Or do we have to? We don't have to. No, I don't think we have to here. No, this is probably the better play. This is the better play. We don't have to kill that bat. We'll get that bat. We've gotta be patient. Just like Guns N' Roses used to say. See? Just a little patience. Yeah. If I didn't have a cold, I'd sound much better, I promise. And I get to scry again, which is great. I can't take cards out of my hand, but I know what's coming. I'm sure they'll kill this 4/4. That's fine. They just have 1/1s. We have a Thundering Brood Wagon. That's all we have in our graveyard. Did they exile something? We don't need this. That's perfect. Perfect. Bring out some big creature. That's perfect. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bring out the Brood Wagon. Okay. We won't. We can draw a card. We will cycle that. We'll start killing him. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chandra for 0.
I'm gonna smoke the competition.
Guess they have another removal for Planeswalkers. Yep, that's fine.
Cool off. Get back on the bike. No, that's a winning ride.
I think we're doing okay now. Yeah, they can't come back from this. Sorry, Bob Smith. Sorry, Bob. Do this. We're just gonna discard this. And we'll start destroying you. And then we'll do it again on your turn. I can almost cast the Broodwagon if I had enough enough treasure tokens. Discard that. 3 more life. It goes pretty quick. This late in the game. There's not much they can do about it. Okay, I'll just discard that. Yeah, with the Collector's Vault, they're dead. They're just dead. So we'll do this. Opponent loses 3 life. Okay, I think we're gonna play this. So we really don't have much other choice. And then we can create a 1/1 fish in order to block. Whenever an opponent discards a card, exile it from their graveyard to stash counter. During your turn, you may play cards you don't own with stash counters on them. Okay, okay, during your turn. It's not gonna make it to your turn. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Yep, that hurt. I mean, sure. It won't have haste. Okay, just do it, Darren. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that was fun. Alright. I think we'll end it there. They never let me actually attack when this happens. Well, I shouldn't say never. Hardly ever. That's impressive. That's impressive. And this isn't even counting the synthesizer simulacrums that I was about to make. It would have made 1, 2, 3, 4. And they would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, no, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15s. Unfortunately, they don't have haste, even though this says vehicles you control become artifact creatures until end of turn. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Now, I think it's because this was cast, Push the Limit was cast before the simulacrums were made. I think. Anyway. Regardless. We won. The problem with a deck like this is it takes so long to play. Aggro decks are much better for leveling up. I just don't like playing aggro decks. Not really. So anyway, thank you everyone. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my videos. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.